A true friend helps us focus on the good ahead. April 13th, 2015. I had a fairly full day of work today and arrived home at 5 p.m. Since I was rather tired, I decided to have a nap while taking my infrared heat treatment for my prostate cancer. My treatment today was especially pleasant as I was listening to my friend Sharon Mallon do the drive show on CFCW. After a 45-minute treatment, I felt almost refreshed. Pork chops fried in cream, along with potatoes and cucumbers, were very tasty tonight for supper. We watched an episode of Frasier for a bit of light entertainment, and then I sat down to invite my Facebook friends to go for a walk. As soon as I posted that, I saw a private message. Checked it, and my evening plans changed immediately. A lady who has been my Facebook friend for a relatively short period of time asked if I would be able to stop in for a visit. She received a medical report from her doctor today, and she was feeling very much in distress. I left immediately. When I arrived, my friend was in tears. We started with an initial hug. She kept apologizing for crying and informed me that she was crying most of the day because she got the worst possible news today. Her doctor informed her that the cancer had returned, and it appears to be fairly aggressive. She poured a fresh pot of tea, but I could see that she was very shaky. We sat across the table from each other as she explained some of her past history and what she had found out since I stopped in for our initial visit 2 weeks ago. She admitted that things looked very grim, and she wasn't sure what to do. Once the tea had steeped long enough, I poured our cups. We added honey, and then we joined hands across the table and we prayed together. That had quite a calming effect as we continued to look at what she was facing. She explained that her hubby had bought her a shake maker, and she showed me the various kinds of shakes she was making for herself since our last visit. I told her that she had taken a very important step in her own treatment, something which she had control over, proper nutrition, as this would help her body fight the cancer. In addition, we talked about exercise and the importance of getting the blood circulating so that oxygen can be delivered to all parts of the body, another important cancer fighter. She also showed me her doctor's report on the cancer and the type of chemo that she'll be taking, another positive step in her recovery. We also discussed looking at alternative treatments that she might consider using in addition to chemo. As our time together progressed, she became more and more positive, and it wasn't long before she had a few positive stories to share, and eventually there were smiles. It was now getting dark out, so I had to take my leave, but not before summarizing the positive steps which she would be taking to fight her cancer. We then shared a couple of hugs. She thanked me for coming, and I could see that our time together had changed her whole outlook. She has a plan, and she has hope. Yes, I will be available if she has any questions or just needs to share what is happening, but I could not have hoped for a better outcome tonight. If I can offer any advice, should you ever be asked to visit a friend who is in distress, be prepared to listen and reinforce anything which that person says which leans towards the positive. All of this can lead to hope, and we all need a good dose of that. My heart is warm tonight, and I hope that my friend has a peaceful sleep. I wish each and every one of you the same. Good night.